Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word, your daily dose of English vocabulary. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today as we explore another fascinating word. Today's word is brick. Brick is a B2 level noun and refers to a rectangular block of baked clay used for building walls, houses, and other structures. You've likely seen many buildings made of brick. In everyday language, we often use the word brick quite literally. For example, the house is built of red brick. Or, the children were playing with bricks in the garden. Now, let's delve into some synonyms for brick. One synonym is block. While block is a more general term, it can often be used in place of brick, especially when referring to construction materials. For instance, the workers used concrete blocks to build the foundation. Another synonym is paver. While paver usually refers to a brick specifically used for paving outdoor areas like walkways or patios, it still shares a similar meaning. Consider this example. The patio was made of decorative pavers. Yet another synonym could be cinder block. Although cinder block is made of concrete, it serves a similar purpose in construction as a brick, providing structure and support. For example, the small shed was constructed from cinder block. The word adobe can also function as a synonym, specifically referring to sun-dried bricks, often used in desert climates. We can say, the old house was made of adobe. Think about it as a more specific version of brick. Moving on to antonyms, it's a bit trickier to find direct opposites for a concrete noun like brick. However, we can consider materials that serve a different purpose or have a significantly different structure in building. One antonym could be wood. Unlike brick, which is hard and durable, wood is more flexible and organic. For example, the cabin was constructed entirely of wood. Another contrasting term could be glass. Glass is transparent and fragile, while brick is opaque and strong. The skyscraper featured a facade of glass and steel. A third contrasting material could be fabric, especially when considering temporary or lightweight structures. While brick provides solid, permanent structure, fabric offers a more flexible, temporary alternative. For instance, the tent was made of durable fabric. Finally, we can also use the word air as a contrasting concept, especially when thinking about the solidity of a brick. Brick is a solid object, whereas air is not. The brick wall blocks the wind, but the open window lets in air. Let's think about ways brick shows up in everyday life. Beyond literal uses, it appears in common expressions. For example, someone might say he hit a brick wall to describe encountering an obstacle or difficulty that seems impossible to overcome. Another common saying is he's as thick as a brick, which is an impolite way to describe someone who's not very intelligent. Now, let's put brick into some example sentences and phrases. The brick wall protected the garden from the wind. Each brick was carefully laid by the mason. The old brick factory has been converted into apartments. They paved the walkway with red bricks. The brick chimney added charm to the house. The building was constructed of brick and mortar. She threw a brick through the window in anger. The architect specified brick for the exterior of the building. The children built a tower out of toy bricks. The plumber had to break through the brick wall to access the pipes. To recap, today we learned about the word brick, a B2 level noun that refers to a rectangular block of baked clay used for building. We explored synonyms such as block, paver, cinder block, and adobe. We also considered antonyms like wood, glass, fabric, and air, emphasizing their contrasting qualities. Finally, we examined the usage of brick in everyday expressions and sentences. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word today. I hope you found this episode helpful and informative. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others discover our show. And now, for your challenge, try to create your own sentence using the word brick and share it in the comments below. I look forward to seeing your creative examples. Until next time, keep learning and keep exploring the wonderful world of words.
See you soon.